In a quiet mountain village nestled between tall pine trees and rolling hills lived a humble donkey named Milo. Milo was not fast like the horses or graceful like the deer. His ears were large, his hooves slow, and his back always carried the weight of others. People saw him as just another beast of burden. He was often overlooked and rarely appreciated. Every morning, before the sun even rose, Milo would be up. He carried sacks of vegetables to the market, buckets of water to the baker, and firewood to the old lady who lived near the forest. He never complained. Even when his legs ached or the road was steep, he kept moving, quietly doing his part. But no one ever said thank you. Children giggled at his big ears. Some villagers even called him clumsy or lazy, simply because he moved slowly. Milo didn't argue. He just lowered his head and did his work. At night, when everyone else rested, Milo would walk to the edge of the forest and sit under an old oak tree. He looked up at the stars, so far yet so peaceful. Those quiet moments were the only time he felt truly seen. One chilly evening, after a long and tiring day, Milo sat beneath the same tree with heavy eyes and a heavier heart. "I carry everything," he whispered, "but who carries me? What am I really worth?" From above, a calm voice replied, "You carry more than you know, Milo." Startled, Milo looked up. Perched on a thick branch was Nia, a wise old squirrel known for her gentle wisdom and sharp mind. "What do you mean?" asked Milo, confused. Nia climbed down slowly and sat beside him. Her tiny paws brushed the ground as she spoke. "I've watched you for years," she said softly. "You carry more than firewood and baskets. You carry kindness. You carry patience. You carry the silent struggles of others without complaint. But none of that matters," Milo sighed. "I'm just a donkey. Nobody cares. I'm not special." Nia gave him a warm look. "Let me tell you a story," she said, her voice like a soft breeze. "Many years ago, this village went through a long drought. The river dried up and crops failed. People were scared. But one animal, a simple donkey, walked miles each day to bring back water from a faraway spring. He didn't have wings like the hawk or strength like the bear. He had only determination. Slowly, quietly, he saved the village. But no one built a statue for him. No one even remembered his name. Still, he did it." Milo's eyes widened. "Really?" Nia nodded. "Sometimes the greatest heroes are the ones no one notices." "But how do you know what I do really matters?" Milo asked, still unsure. Nia smiled and pointed to the night sky. "Do you see those stars?" "Yes," Milo said. "Each one looks small from here. But to someone lost in the dark, that little light can mean everything. You, Milo, are like those stars. You shine not loudly, but gently, guiding others without ever asking for praise." Milo blinked, holding back tears. No one had ever said such kind things to him before. Just then, a small voice cried out from the nearby path. "Milo! Milo, are you there?" It was Lila, a little girl from the village. She had fallen, and her basket of apples had scattered down the hill. Milo rushed over. Without hesitation, he helped her gather every apple, letting her place them carefully on his back. Then, step by step, he walked her all the way home. As they reached her cottage, Lila looked up at him and said with a smile, "You're the kindest animal I know. Thank you, Milo." Her words filled his heart with warmth. That night, as Milo returned to his spot beneath the stars, he felt something different. He didn't feel small. He didn't feel invisible. He felt seen, valued. From that day forward, Milo walked with his head a little higher. Not because the world had suddenly changed, but because he had. He finally understood that even quiet strength, even unnoticed kindness, has the power to change the world. Moral of the story: even quiet kindness and unnoticed efforts can carry the greatest value.